Hi, this is Larry Jansen with the UW Outreach School. In the first tutorial on organizing students into groups, you learned how to put students into groups. Now let's look at how to assign content items to specific groups and explore the course's collaboration tools available to groups. On the left here, under the unit titled Groups, we have 4 examples of content items that might be assigned to groups. Let's say we plan to divide the students into 2 discussion groups. To assign a discussion content item to your first group, select Discussion in Author View, then select the toolbox, and note the option Assign To. By default, the item is assigned to the entire class. To assign it to a group, click on the drop-down list and select the group to which the item is to be assigned. Let's assign this discussion to Group A, the deltas. Save changes, and note that the content item now has a prefix of the assigned group. Only students in Group A see this item listed. Okay, that's good for Group A, but how do we assign the same discussion to a second group? You must have a separate duplicated content item for every group. So you need to create a new threaded discussion content item and copy the content of the first discussion into the second. This is fairly simple when you have just a few content items to duplicate. But if you have many groups and several activities to assign to groups, this can become quite tedious. Well, your Outreach School Instructional Support Group can help. We have methods to duplicate content items more efficiently than the copy-paste option you're limited to. If you need multiple duplications of a content item, get the first copy of a content item completed throughout the course, and then let us know when you're ready to have those items duplicated for group assignments. We'll duplicate your first item to the number of items you need for each group. You're only left with assigning the additional content items to groups. So let's get a second copy of the discussion. And Shazam! We have a second discussion content item ready for assignment to Group B. So move to Author View, select the toolbox, and assign to Group B, the Omegas, and save changes. For some purposes, such as group projects or peer reviews, you may need many duplicated content items for smaller sized groups of students. And remember, as the instructor, you will see all the content items and their group assignments, but students will only see those content items that are assigned to their group. A benefit of group work in an outreach class is students' development of remote collaboration skills. When collaborators are widely dispersed, they have to rely on communication technologies to facilitate group work. Several learning tools in your online course or eCompanion provide groups their own private areas and tools to support their collaboration. Under Email, each group has its own distribution list. So a student can come in here, simply select the group, and send a message to that group. In doc sharing, the system automatically creates categories or folders for each group where students can share drafts, research findings, or other documents among the group. And no one else in the class can see their work as they're developing their project. And in the live feature with chat, each group has its own chat room, which can be useful for getting together to discuss their projects or to work out who's going to do what. Each group has their own chat room, private to themselves. This concludes the introduction to groups. How to organize students into groups, how to assign course activities to groups, and finally, how groups are supported with collaboration tools in the course. Thank you very much.